your operating system, the system files, if there are any scripts, what is the security index of your operating system. So basically, you just have to download the tool, and then there's a guide also for this tool if you are interested in learning and reading about it, which I recommend that you should do. So it basically gives you more information about the tool and what it can do. So you just go ahead and read it as well. So for the tool, you need just simply Kali Linux first of all, and then all you need to do is run apt. Say, okay, so just run apt-get install Linux. Now it should work for you as long as your your operating system is not too old, Linux, and you keep updating it, then it should work. So basically, if you see here, I have already installed it. So by using apt, and that's why it says that it's already there. However, if that is the case that you're not able to apt is not working in your operating system, then the other way, the other workaround is that you go to this website, and then you can get it from the Git as well. So just copy this command git clone. So this is the URL, and then let me just see. Yeah.
No need to download it from GitHub. Just make upgrade from Linux, apt upgrade Linux. It can be installed automatically.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like sometimes, it may take too much time for the upgrade. So
no, not upgrade for all machine. Just apt upgrade Linux. This command.
This is what I'm saying, Miss Abhi. If upgrade will work if they already have Linux installed on them. If not, let's just assume the worst case scenario, it's not working. So that's why I'm just explaining that you can go ahead. Yeah, exactly. So you just write git clone, and then it will actually create a directory. You can see inside this directory, you have the the Linux file here, and then I will tell you how to use it. So let's just keep it aside, this window, and then open. So let's just say that apt worked for you. In that case, when you write Linux and press the tab key, you will see that it automatically completes, which means that the package is actually here already. Okay, now how you can use it? You can use --help to see what are the options that are there for this tool, right? So you can see how you can do the auditing for the system on which you are currently. You just have to write Linux audit space system, and it will basically start the audit. If you want to audit a Docker's file, for example, you just have to write audit Docker file and then give the file. If you are using this tool for the forensics purposes, it can perform, not like Autopsy and other forensics tools. It doesn't go that deep, but it kind of like, does the auditing kind of thing again in the forensics mode. And then if you want to use this tool as the pen testing, like I said, it's not really a pen testing tool, but it has the option that you can use it as a pen testing tool as well. But it more or less gives the same output because I've tried it for both of these options. Now, coming to, let's say, what you have to do today is that you already have Linux, and then you want to do the system audit. So you just have to write Linux audit and system. So what it will do is that it will start doing the auditing, and as you can see, it will take some time. I don't know how much time exactly it will take, but 10 to 15 minutes it should complete. Now, while it is going on, I can just move on to the audit that I've already done on my system. So this is what the output looks like once it completes the audit. Like I said, the purpose of this operating system is the purpose of this tool is to audit your operating system. So in that case, you can see it started here, and then it gives the information about your operating system itself. First of all, what is the version, what operating system it is, and then the kernel version, and so on and so forth. If you're looking for the log files, you can find them in this directory /var/log. If you're looking for the report that it has generated, you can actually get it. I mean, if you close the terminal by mistake, if you know the path, you can still gain access to the report um, from this link. If you go down, now you see that it basically started the audit process, and then it's looking for example, here it says that the Debian test, it is going through these directories, /bin, /sbin, /userbin. So it's basically giving you the status, whether these files are there or not there. And then some of the packages or libraries which are not installed, it basically also gives you that these libraries are missing, it's not there. If you go down further, you can see boot and services. So it is scanning through these services. And then you can see here the status here as well, that whether it's basically okay, if it is medium, if it is exposed or not exposed, if it is unsafe. So it really, gives you what is the status of these, services which are there. So, and then if you go down further, it scans the kernel. It really provides a detailed, auditing. Memory and processes, you can see here, users, groups, and authentication. So you can see here that the administrator account is okay, the UIDs are okay, and then if you see here, it says checking password hashes, it's actually disabled. So if you keep coming down, there's another interesting thing that it also, scans the file systems, for example, here. Another interesting thing in this tool is that it also gives you the security index of your operating system. So as you can see, there's too much detail in this report. Let me see, where is the index? Yeah. So if you see here, it's kind of summarized report. It says that the hardening index of your operating system is 59 out of 100. How many tests are performed? 260. Is there a firewall on this system? Yes, there is, because by default, we do have IP tables in it. Whether this file is configured or not, I think if you go up, it will actually show you if the firewall is actually configured, or if there are any rules on it. So it actually audits your firewall as well. Let me see if I can find it. Let me know if you come across firewall. Ports, packages, shells, memory. No, there should be some firewall status here as well. Maybe it's in the same. Anyways, you got the idea what I'm trying to explain you, right? You can also see the password file consistency, checking password hashes, disabled. If there are any shells, none, which is a good thing, of course. There is a shell on my system. It means that somebody has hacked it already. And by the way, I think you can use this for multiple operating systems. So you can try it on your Mac, probably, to audit your system. Yeah, so if you see here, it says there's the software firewall, and this is what I was looking for. It says that whether there's firewall, yes, like I said, all the Linux operating systems, they usually have IP tables by default. So checking the IP policies of chains, there are, but checking for empty rule set, warning, checking for unused. So basically, there is a firewall, and which is active, but there are not really, some default rules might be there, but it's not. Otherwise, it will actually, probably, in my opinion, it should display the rules as well here. Okay, the SSH, the SNMP, all the services squared. If you are running Apache, for example, a web server is running, it will actually audit that web service as well, and then it will tell you, the status of that Apache as well, if it is vulnerable or not vulnerable. Okay, guys, that's it. It's a pretty simple lab. Now coming back, if you were not able to install it by using apt, then how you can run it. So this is the directory that I downloaded by using GitHub, from the GitHub. Okay, and these are the files inside this. Sorry. So these are the files inside it. So this is the executable file, the Linux. So you just have to write /Linux and then the same thing, audit system. So it will exactly work the same way if you're not able to install it by using the apt. That is it for the lab today. Now I have shared the link with you. It's almost 1:30. You will go to that room. You will be attending as the participant. You can obviously ask questions to the presenters, and then you will be doing the same thing next week. We'll give you a list of topics probably, or we will keep it open that you can choose your own topics and then do the presentation, and then they will be attending. So this way, basically what we want to do is that, it's so far it has been like a one-way communication that the instructors are presenting, and then you guys are basically, we want to work a little bit on your communication and presentation skills as well, because that is really important when you go for the interviews. And also while you are doing that, you will actually come across some of the latest attacks that are happening out there in the wilds, and it will be a good experience for you guys. All right, if you have any questions, please go ahead. Otherwise, you can go to that room and you are done from our side today. Okay, it seems like everything is okay, right?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, Mr. Asad,
Yeah.
Is the presentation will be in groups or individual?
Yeah, so I think it will be in the groups. We will decide how many students they can work together. So one student will start presenting, and then the second will take over in that group. So usually,
Okay,
kind of presentations
each group, there is a line for the time or the number of the slides we should.
Yeah, we will actually provide you with
that?
all the details. We will provide you with all the details. Okay, so don't worry about that. We will give you time to prepare them, and then when we create the breakout rooms, you can even rehearse if you like, and then we will take ask you to present. So no need to worry about it. Okay, thank you. Okay, Mr. Beer, I'll be leaving the session, and the students, they will join that session. Okay, so guys, don't just go and sleep. You have to go to that session. We might be visiting to see if we can see you there. Okay.
Sorry, Asad.
Is the link on the Discord or where exactly?
Yeah, it's in the Discord, the link.
Okay, thank you.
What are you said, Asad? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just saying, I will just leave, and we can close this meeting. They will just attend the presentations. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, they should return back to make an attendance.
Oh, really? Okay, we can do that on 4 o'clock. I don't know what time they will finish, so that's why I don't know.
I'll try to make it from there, but it is so hard to do that.
Yeah, I understand. I mean, even here in this meeting, I actually go and search one by one to put the attendance,
Yes,
So
but
we can randomly just check there at some point, and if see if the student.
No problem. I'll try to make it. No problem.
Okay.
Feel free.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. I need actually to know how much the presentation was be absent. So how can I know? I was asking
You
for
don't see it.
showing that.
You don't see it in the platform.
No.
It should be there. Because we update the attendance on the platform, so it should show you how many percentage of absence you have. I think so. Right, Abir? Are you there, Abir?
Yes, I'm here.
No, not Abir Hussain. Talking about
Okay,
Mason.
Yes.
I'm just saying, like, they should be able to see the attendance percentage in the platform, right? Can you stop the recording? It's still recording, I think.
Just a minute. Okay. Stop it. Stop.